In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 college basketball games happening on February 16, 2024, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games, so 6 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 college basketball games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive sports picks to take your journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer our best single picks, parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. Villanova versus Georgetown. Villanova is set to face off against Georgetown in a highly anticipated Big East clash this Friday night. The Wildcats, with a current record of 13-11 overall and 6-7 in the Big East, recently secured a commanding victory over Seton Hall with an impressive 80-54 scoreline. Playing as -6 favorites at home, Villanova showcased their prowess. On the flip side, the struggling Hoyas faced a tough defeat at the hands of number 17 Creighton, losing 94-72 as +19 underdogs on the road. For Villanova, each game becomes pivotal as they strive to secure a spot in the NCAA tournament. While the upcoming clash with the Hoyas might seem like a straightforward opportunity, being a road game against a conference opponent adds an element of challenge. While it would require a substantial defensive lapse from Nova for Georgetown to pull off an upset, the question remains, will the home team at least manage to cover the spread? The confidence in the Wildcats' performance is heightened after their dominating win against Seton Hall. With additional rest between games, Villanova holds a 6-2 against the spread record with 4+ days of rest this season. The defensive strategy of the visitors suggests that Georgetown is in for a challenging and grueling game. Villanova's ability to take care of the basketball and their disciplined approach to avoiding fouls could further solidify their advantage. This marks the first of 2 encounters between the teams over the next 11 days. In the previous season, Nova demonstrated superiority, going 3-0 straight up and 2-1 against the spread against the Hoyas. Over Georgetown's current 9-game losing streak, the average margin of defeat stands at 15 points per game. The Hoyas' struggles at home are even more apparent, losing by an average of 28 points per game in their last 3 home games. As the Hoyas endure a challenging season, Villanova sees an opportunity to secure much-needed wins, particularly in games they are poised to win. The Wildcats' offense has shown improvement, scoring 80 points in 3 of their last 5 games, making them formidable against softer defenses. The Wildcats hold a 13-11 against the spread record this season, while Georgetown is 10-14 against the spread. Despite a challenging season for Villanova, signs of improvement have emerged, especially after their recent 80-point performance. In contrast, Georgetown's defense, allowing an average of 77 points, may struggle to contain Villanova's offensive prowess. Anticipating a high-scoring game, Villanova is expected to dominate early, resulting in a lopsided outcome. Therefore, the Villanova Wildcats to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. In the 3 meetings between these teams last season, they averaged a combined 136 points per game. Georgetown's offense faced difficulties, being held under 60 points twice in those encounters, and their offensive challenges have persisted this season. Considering the pace, Villanova ranks 339th in the nation, and Georgetown ranks 235th, indicating a potentially slow-paced game. Over their last 8 games, the Hoyas scored 67 points or less in 4 instances, while Villanova scored under 70 points twice in their last 3 games and 4 times in their last 7. The under has prevailed in 3 out of the last 4 meetings between these 2 teams. Villanova's deliberate playing style, ranking among the slowest tempo teams in the country, aligns with Georgetown's moderate pace. The expectation is for the Wildcats to establish an early lead and comfortably control the game in the second half. While confidence exists in Villanova covering the spread with a disciplined possession approach, acknowledging that the team is not an offensive powerhouse is essential. Despite Georgetown's defensive struggles, teams scoring 80-90 points against them are typically more efficient and fast-paced than Nova. The mental resilience of the Hoyas will likely be tested early by the Wildcats' formidable defense on Friday, hindering their ability to gain the confidence needed for a competitive match. In what is anticipated to be a half-court battle, Georgetown may find it challenging to establish a rhythm, given their struggles in making open shots. Consequently, under the projected total is our full game total pick. Dartmouth versus Columbia. In this highly anticipated Ivy League showdown, the Dartmouth Big Green is set to clash with the Columbia Lions in a pivotal contest that holds significant implications for both teams. Dartmouth, currently residing in the 8th spot in the league standings, is determined to ascend and improve its position, facing off against the 4th-place Columbia squad. The stakes are high as both teams seek to enhance their standings and make a statement in this crucial matchup. The Columbia Lions, boasting superior offensive metrics and a well-balanced team dynamic, enter this clash as the clear favorites against the Dartmouth Big Green. Columbia's offensive prowess is undeniable, averaging an impressive 79 points per game and exhibiting a remarkable 47.2% shooting accuracy from the field. Furthermore, their proficiency beyond the arc at 38% and an adjusted tempo ranking of 163rd suggest a strategic advantage in exploiting Dartmouth's defensive vulnerabilities. Leading the charge is Geronimo Rubio de la Rosa, who not only tops the team in scoring but also contributes significantly in assists and steals, showcasing Columbia's strategic depth and prowess on both ends of the court. The Lions' ability to maintain a high-scoring offense while effectively limiting opponents to a 42% shooting from the field underscores their balanced approach, presenting a formidable challenge that Dartmouth is unlikely to overcome successfully. Upon closer examination of this Ivy League matchup, the Columbia Lions emerge as the undisputed favorites, backed by compelling reasons. Their robust offensive lineup, averaging an impressive 79 points per game and boasting a 47.2% field goal percentage, establishes Columbia as a force to be reckoned with on the offensive front. The Lions' exceptional three-point shooting accuracy at 38.0% places them among the league's elite, showcasing their ability to stretch defenses and create scoring opportunities. Adding to their prowess is a disciplined and efficient performance at the free throw line, where they capitalize with a success rate of 75.6%. Defensively, Columbia has consistently limited opponents to an average of 70 points per game, complemented by a strong rebounding game with an average of 30.1 defensive rebounds per contest. This well-rounded and potent combination of offense and defense positions Columbia not only as a contender in this matchup, but as a formidable force within the Ivy League. The depth of the Lions roster, featuring impactful players like Geronimo Rubio de la Rosa and Josh Ojinoa across various statistical categories, further solidifies their status as the team to support in this encounter. Therefore, the Columbia Lions to win and cover the spread as the favorites is our full game side pick. As the Dartmouth Big Green enters this matchup, their season narrative is marked by a mere solitary conference victory, coupled with a struggle to breach the 60-point mark in 8 of their last 9 games, shooting at a subpar 39.6% from the field and averaging just 60 points per game. Dartmouth faces a daunting offensive challenge. In contrast, the Columbia Lions arrive with momentum, winning 3 of their last 4 games and asserting themselves as the superior offensive force in this matchup. Dartmouth's persistent struggle to reach the 60-point threshold in most games reinforces our inclination towards a low-scoring affair. The contrasting offensive performances and recent form of both teams heighten the expectation of a game characterized by a lower-scoring affair. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. New Mexico versus San Diego State. On Friday's NCAA basketball schedule, a highly anticipated game unfolds on the West Coast, featuring a crucial Mountain West Conference clash between New Mexico and San Diego State. Both teams currently share an 8-4 record, placing them tied for the second position in the Mountain West Conference standings. In their initial encounter, the Lobos secured an impressive 18-point victory over the Aztecs at the Pit. However, replicating such dominance on the Mesa poses a formidable challenge. Even though the Lobos managed a notable 76-67 win at San Diego State in the previous season, San Diego State has demonstrated dominance in their home conference games, securing victories in all 6 contests, with the narrowest winning margin being 11 points against UNLV in early January. Throughout the season, the Aztecs have maintained an average margin of victory of 9 points, navigating the challenges of the NCAA's 16th toughest schedule. Nevertheless, facing the Lobos on their home court presents the Aztecs with their most significant challenge, making it difficult to cover the 6-point spread on Friday night. Examining the trends, the Aztecs have struggled against the spread this season with a 10-12 record, while the Lobos boast a commendable 17 16-7 record against the spread. Moreover, the Lobos have not only emerged victorious in their last 4 road games in the Mountain West Conference but have also covered the posted spread consistently. In a blog post from 2013, Ken Pomeroy highlighted the importance of a team's ability to handle business in their home gym by 15 points for them to secure road victories in conference play. While not an infallible formula, it has shown consistency over time, as evidenced by New Mexico's 18-point win over San Diego State at the Pit in January. In terms of the matchup, the Lobos displayed dominance on the glass in their initial encounter with a 45-35 rebounding advantage and attempted 11 more free throws. Notably, their guards achieved a perfect 16 for 16 from the free throw line. The Lobos' reliance on inside play and a lower three-point shooting percentage in the first game bodes well for their performance on the road. Additionally, the Lobos had 4 double-digit scorers, including 1 double-double, while the Aztecs had only 3 players reach double figures. A win on the road for the Lobos could potentially secure them a spot in the AP rankings once again on Monday. Despite San Diego State's impressive home record, the Lobos have the capability to keep the game close, making it a sensible choice to take the Lobos and the points. The Lobos have not only previously defeated the Aztecs in San Diego but have also won 4 consecutive road games and boast a 7-3-0 against the spread record in their last 10 games. Both teams enter this game with 8-4 conference records, sharing the second spot in the Mountain West standings. New Mexico's recent road victory against Nevada adds to their momentum, while San Diego State showcased strong defense in their previous game against Colorado State. New Mexico boasts a high-scoring offense, averaging over 83 points per game, while San Diego State stands out as the superior defensive team. The game promises to be exciting as both teams vie for sole possession of second place, with the Lobos' solid road performance and offensive capabilities keeping them competitive. While San Diego State has maintained an undefeated home record, their performance against the spread in the last 10 games has been 4-5-1. Even if the upset remains elusive, the spread appears too generous. Therefore, the New Mexico Lobos to cover the spread as underdogs is our full game side pick. Ken Palm ranks the Lobos as the top offense in the Mountain West Conference, standing at 30th nationally, but both teams excel defensively, ranking first and second in the conference. San Diego State boasts the 9th best defense nationally, allowing just 94 points per 100 possessions, while New Mexico ranks 30th, allowing a low 97.5 over the same duration. San Diego State recognizes that slowing down the Lobos' pace is crucial for success, especially after failing to do so in the previous encounter in New Mexico. With San Diego State's deliberate style, ranked 222nd with 67.1 possessions per 40 minutes, they aim to control the tempo. This strategy proved effective in their last game as they limited Colorado State, the second-best Mountain West Conference offense, to just 55 points on Tuesday, marking the Rams' lowest production of the season. Although the team scored a combined 158 points in their first meeting this season, both are trending towards the over. Despite this, the posted total of 153 appears overly ambitious. While the last meeting exceeded expectations with 158 points, the 4 previous encounters had gone under. In the last 10 games, only 4 times did they surpass 152.5 points. While New Mexico has demonstrated a penchant for high-scoring games, they have been held under 80 points in each of their last 3 losses. On the defensive front, San Diego State has limited 7 of their last 8 opponents to 70 or fewer points. Therefore, under the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.